Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
Thank you so much. It is a pleasure to be here. And I am Jason Hardin, as always. And this is Life of a Boss, the podcast. All about personal development, all about being a success, all about reaching your definition of success. Not mine, not your mamas, not your daddies, not your homies, not your teachers. Your definition of success. And to do that, you got to visualize the best you. Seriously, that's why I dedicated this episode all towards visualizing the best you. That means your ideal self. And you got to be honest. You know what I'm saying? There's one of the exercises where you really have to be honest with yourself and you really have to, pull no punches and really say what it is you want to be, what it is you wish you were. Is it more understanding? Is it more money? Is it a better job? Is it your own business? Is it an organization? Basically, you have to be able to describe you as your ideal self. And I say that because the better or the more detailed you can describe your ideal you, the easier it is to get there. You get how that works? See, like, if you can see what you want to be so clearly, to the point where you can describe the job you have, the feeling you have when you go to that job, or the respect you get from the community, or the sensation that you have when you wake up in the morning. When you can describe that, you know what I'm saying? If you can picture your ideal self to the point where you can describe those type of things, you know what I'm saying? Well, how you feel in the morning? Who you're with? What kind of family did you create for yourself? You know what I'm saying? What kind of home do you live in? What car do you drive? You know what I'm saying? What organizations do you belong to? You know what I'm saying? So be able to clearly visualize, describe, and articulate your ideal self. And this is important because once you're able to do that, it's easier to reverse engineer that vision. You know what I'm saying? It's easier. If you can picture the final product of you, then it's easier to work backwards from there. And I always say that a lot. Working backwards is how we get to our finish lines. Working backwards is a great way to start getting to your goals, because you don't know where you're going if you don't have a roadmap. And you damn sure don't know where you're going if you don't have a destination. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's about. If you can picture your ideal self, and that's the that's the definition of your destination. You know what I'm saying? Your ideal self is who you should aspire to be every single day. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be able to describe the type of person that you ultimately want to be. And if you're already that person, that's cool. But if you're not, or if you're that person now, but there's other things, like, I'm going to tell you one thing. Once you accomplish a few things, you start changing the goals on yourself. Once you start reaching goals, your goals change. You know what I'm saying? Once you reach a milestone, you set another milestone. So self-improvement is never over. You know what I'm saying? Bettering yourself, educating yourself, learning is never finished. You know what I'm saying? The need to learn is never done. We always need to learn until we're gone. So that's what all this is about. You have to visualize the best you so you'll know what you're striving to be. You know what I'm saying? If the best you is a more understanding, compassionate husband, then if and you can honestly articulate that, then you can actually work on being there. But if you think you're perfect and you think you don't need to, no help in that area, then you're not gonna change that area. And you might be a perfect husband. And you might not need to change that area, but that's what I'm saying. If you're not clear on what you want to be, then it's almost as if you're not doing anything wrong. So look at the areas in your life that you think could use a little help, and then describe what your ideal self would do to fix that. You know what I'm saying? Is your ideal self 20, 30, 40 pounds lighter than you are right now? Does your ideal self have lower blood pressure than you do right now? You know what I'm saying? Does your ideal self have control over their sugar? You know what I'm saying? Have control over their health, finances, mindset? You know what I'm saying? Does your ideal self have more peace of mind? You know what I'm saying? So start articulating what you want your ideal life to be and what you want your ideal self to be, and then you can start working towards it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a better person, a better this, a better that, then you know where to start now. But if you don't have that in your mind, or that articulated or written down, or at least jotted down somewhere real in your heart or in your mind, then it's never going to happen. And these are just wishing. Then you just wish you was a better person. Then you just wish you had more money. And we're not wishapreneurs. We're not entrepreneurs. I want to create entrepreneurs. I want to create leaders. I want to create people that create value for others. I want to replicate everything I've done wrong and eliminate. I'm going to replicate everything I've done right, and eliminate everything I've done wrong. And you do that by preaching and by sharing your story. And that's why I'm trying to tell you this, because this is my best way to help others reach their goals. The podcast, the products I put out, the information I give, that's me giving back. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is how I strive for the best of me. There's a lot of things I still want and I'm still trying to get, and this is how I get it. I don't just visualize it, because as soon as I visualize it, I act on it. And the crazy thing is, sometimes people think you have to work your way up to success. And that's why I keep saying success is a lifestyle, because no, it's how you live today. If you had $20 billion in the bank, how would you live your life? Now, how do you live your life today? What's the difference between the two? Because if you had $20 billion, are you going to be buying stuff 24/7, or are you going to live? Are you going to eat? Are you going to do some regular people stuff? How are you going to do that regular people stuff? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. That's how you need to act now. Once you get a vision of who you want to be and how you want to live, those are what you have to act on now. That's how you have to live now. If in the future you're 100 or the ideal you is 30, 40 pounds lighter, you know what I'm saying, and you're healthier and all that, and you're eating better because you look better and you feel better, then you got to eat better now. You can eat better now. Whatever you want to be and whatever you want to do once you have something, you can do now. And that's why I want you guys to visualize your ideal self. Visualize the perfect you. Ask yourself, man, what would I be doing? How would I be feeling? Where would I go? How would I spend my time if I had this? You know what I'm saying? And then do that now. Anyway, I love y'all, man. That's my message for today. That's my time. And remember, success is a lifestyle. And you'll never lose being the best you. All right? I love y'all. Peace. Life of a boss.
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason, as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. You may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardin. Thank you. And to never forget that success is a lifestyle.